Just a simple, simple pumpkin. Nothing special. You're just gonna start off with a slice in the front. You're gonna build off from there. So that's one like almond looking shape here, and then you've got another one coming down, and you're gonna do another on the other side. One more over here. You've got a stem coming up, and then you've got a couple slices in the back that kind of bump over. So now I can go ahead and take my paint. And this is, you know, this is you using your paint color, your furniture paint. These are intended for furniture, but that doesn't mean you can't do other exercises in your classes or in your shops that have home decor projects on wood. It's the same thing. Use what you have on hand. It's a huge winner. So let's go ahead and take some of our really pretty Rouge and our Lotus, stir them together. We know right off the bat adding in some gray is going to give us some really lovely tints. So I'm just going to start by kind of adding those in. I'll even pick up a bit of yellow, just kind of stir in the pot here. I'm almost like mixing my paint colors custom right on the canvas. Okay, and let's go ahead and do another little slice. Still mixing up colors as I go. I just don't want these to dry out too much as I'm working with them, so I'm kind of just making as much as I need. In fact, I'm going to stir in a little bit of Rio just to change the tint a bit so that the two slices of this pumpkin don't merge together, okay? I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and repeat that on the other side. Am I worried that I'm going outside my pencil line? Absolutely not. These behave a lot like an acrylic, so you just kind of go over it, you know? No biggie. All right, let's do some more of our Rouge and Lotus. I'm gonna pick up some more of this wonderful Lotus yellow. Okay, now what happens if you mix all your primaries together? You get brown. So let's do Rouge, Lotus, Rio. Let's see what it gives us. Actually, it's kind of an interesting, darker kind of sagey color. So I'm just gonna go a little bit more on the Rio. Interesting, I like it. So we're just gonna run with that. Way cool. Rinse my brush a little bit since I did mix a bunch of colors there. Dry it off. Let's go ahead and do a bit more of our Rouge and Lotus for these little back slices. I'm very obviously keeping some of my white lines. You don't have to cover everything up. I'm going to come in with a little bit of the gray here. Essentially adding in some nice little highlights for myself. Just assuming that, you know, maybe that's where the light is hitting my pumpkin. Just give a bit of texture to my stem. Now at this point, if you wanted to, like, say, do your entire background, you totally could. And I think I'm going to. But I'm going to use this gorgeous Limoge color because I love neutrals. And you really can't go wrong with this wonderful neutral. So I'm just going to come in with like a size 1 brush. I was using a 1/2 inch before. Now I'm using a 1 inch. These aren't fancy. In fact, this one is one that I use on decoupage medium and all kinds of stuff. So So I'm just kind of scrubbing this into my canvas. I did not prime it in advance. Every time you buy a canvas, it's already got at least one coat of gesso on it. So, I mean, if you really want to, you can prime it again, but I don't. I don't really feel like it's all that necessary. Okay. So we're just going to kind of quickly skim around. All right, you can paint the sides if you want to as well, but for the sake of, you know, time here, I'm just going to finish that off at the end. I've got a round brush, like a size 8. I stirred a little bit of water into my brush, and I'm going back into that kind of green color we used for the stem. And I'm just gonna kind of add some little curlies for tendrils, because we all know that those always add the most adorable character. And we're going to create a little bit of textural interest here. So this is just water and some of that Limoge gray. And I'm gonna splat a little bit. And seriously, guys, you have a really stinking cute pumpkin to get you started for the holidays. Didn't take a whole lot of time, wasn't super stressful, basic color mixing involved in this, so it sort of helps you understand the products that you have. We are using Farmhouse Paint Company, and it's a product that I picked up at Butternut Hollow, and Sherry at Butternut Hollow sells the product, and what's really stinking cool about this stuff is it has a built-in top coat. So, you know, you kind of think about that. You're like, oh, so does that mean I can do transfers on it without a top coat? I kind of like it. It's water-based, it's water cleanup, so it's super easy, which is lovely. Chip resistant, it's durable, has a smooth and fine finish, and it's no waxing or top coat. You do not need to prime your surface, and you can use it on just about any surface that you're painting on, so you can't go wrong. All right, there you have it. Happy fall, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and feel free to come back anytime. I have lots of classes at lexigrenzer.com. Thanks, guys. Happy fall, y'all.